Guys, welcome to India today. It's truly exciting to be on this panel and speak to you guys for two reasons. I think we can't have enough of love right now. We need it. What a better time to speak and promote a show called Modern Love. And in a city that we've all come to love, and we all have different stories. Some of us are from here, some of us are not from here. But there's a Mumbai and a Bombay in each one of us, I think so. I want to start with you, Nupur, and talk to you about the title. I mean, Mumbai and cutting chai are synonymous. You can't have one without the other. Exactly. What is the story behind this?
So it's kind of tied into the theme of the show as well. I mean, like you puri chai nahi peeni aadhi pee lo, but it keeps you like, you want more. But it kind of keeps you going as well for a while, right?
Right.
And the theme of the film also, in the sense, is that, my lead character, one of my lead characters, has unfulfilled dreams. And so she's kind of half there, not there yet, in her head. So it kind of ties in with that as well. And it's linked to their dating history in the film as well. Where their romance starts with cutting chai, all of that. So, it sort of ties in beautifully.
Arshad, do you remember your first cutting chai in Mumbai, and when was that?
No, I would not remember that. That's like not possible. But yes, many cutting chais. Many. It's a done thing, and it's a normal factor here. There was once, I remember I had tweeted about it. So cutting chai comes in that little glass thing, and half of it comes.
Right.
Okay. वो आधा आधा होता. So some smart person ने उसको एक छोटे कप में डाला. छोटा सा पेपर का कप. तो मैंने लिया और मैंने बोला अच्छा, मैंने पिया ऐसा, मैंने बोला अच्छी है, अभी पूरी चाय दे दे. क्योंकि इतनी थोड़ी सी थी वो. But cutting chai is something which goes on all over Bombay on a regular basis and has been there forever. And it's not going to go. Sometimes तो अभी तो उसका क्या कहते हैं, वो ग्लास भी भर गया है अभी.
Yes.
Earlier cutting chai was very clear about it. It was divided with two people.
Right.
Okay, एक cutting देना was the normal thing. अभी वो ग्लास भी भर गया, लेकिन you still call it cutting. And I love it. I think it's super. Bombay has so many things which is so exciting. That's what gives this city such fabulous, such a lovely, vibrant character.
Absolutely. It's a part of our culture. We've all grown up on it. Chitrangada, what were your earlier memories of the city for somebody who is not from Bombay but is now a part of Bombay? Did you have a love-hate relationship? What was the journey like in the beginning?
It was very different for me. The first time I ever came to Bombay was for my first audition. My second, because my first audition for Hazaron was in Delhi, and then they called me here for the second.
Right.
So that's the first time I ever came to Bombay for work. So everything was, like, people were so much easier, everything. From the Delhi se agar aap aao, to you feel the difference more.
Totally.
Like she's a Delhi girl. She's from, LSR, and so nobody looks at you. I mean, there's a sense of ease and comfort and
so safe.
And safe, and so that was, as a woman, for me, a huge relief. People were easier. Like I was staying in Bandra at that time, and I used to go to this one particular gym every day. So this one day, I remember, I came out of the gym, I sat in an auto, and that auto guy just got me to where I was staying on Hill Road.
Right.
And I was like, after I got off the auto, I was like, I didn't even tell him where I had to come.
Yeah, but that's true.
So I got really scared, but this is Bombay. That is how lovely it is. So because he was probably bringing me up and down every day, and he just knew, And there's some people on red lights that you chit chat with, and they will come back and they chit chat with you every other day. This doesn't happen in Delhi. So for me, these things were very new. I felt very welcomed. I felt very easy, comfortable with what I was wearing, what time I was looking out. As a girl, that's the one thing that stuck in my head the most about Bombay.
The other thing that's very amazing about Bombay, especially, so like when we all travel abroad, people abroad have a particular point of view or a assumption or whatever they hear of how an Indian speaks.
Right.
And then you have a guy from Bombay speaking. Then they get confused. Where are you from, India? But how come you don't speak like that? So there is a difference. There's a difference how guys in Bombay would speak and any other city all over India. Like for example, even in Delhi, when you have Delhiites speaking English, they speak proper. They speak properly. They're very precise and clear about the diction and all that.
Right.
Bombay is still a flowy thing. It's a very slangy kind of talking. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Same thing with Hindi. Same thing with that's how. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Person of Delhi speaks very clearly. Bombay guy just speak like me.
Also, I think there is a common thread that ties all these stories from what I've seen in the teaser and what I would like to believe is how close they are to reality. When you are setting a story in a city, you try to maybe write characters or play characters that are coming as close to real people as they can. In films, we sometimes have caricatures or over-the-top things that we can identify with but we can't become. Was that a reason why you identified or chose to jump on this project simply because you both particularly have been part of films where you've done that larger than life things. Now we are also in a space where there is so much content that is aspirational, that is relatable, that is real. Just your thoughts on this. Was that a relief? Was that not a relief, but was that, okay, here's an opportunity, you know?
Oh, yeah. No, I don't look at it like that. I'll tell you something honestly. See, there is a reality that we have to address as an actor. You have to act according to the film.
Right.
Okay, I think actors, when they do that, it's good for their career. The kind of acting I would do in a golmaal, I cannot do in a cutting chai.
True.
That's a different kind of acting. So it's all about that. It's all about that. वो कहावत है ना बॉम्बे में गिराक देख के पूड़ी बांधना चाहिए. Same है. I think that people should do. And once you get that equation correct, you're fine. There are many actors who cannot do that. They will do the same acting what they do in a commercial
Well,
cinema.
catching the sur of the script and the
You know,
film.
there is a different kind of acting. It's required. It's like if you do a serious film, there's a certain sensibility you have when you're doing that. Certain kind of acting you do. You do like the kind of acting I would do in a Seher or I would do in a Golmaal is completely different.
Right.
Or a Munnawa or something. You know what I mean? So I think that is what is important. So when we come and do a film like Cutting Chai, we have to understand that this is life. And in life, people are real. You know? And that's what we do. We just have to be real. And that's simple as it is. When you go into other commercial and theatre and cinema and larger than life thingy, there's a whole different attitude and a whole different behavior.
Right.
That's how simple.
Chitrangada, you also, in a sense, have done real characters in films as well. And I think you've also spoken a bit about how you embrace everything that has been given to you, whether it's an item song in a film or a special song in a film or a Masi character, and now this. And you're also very selective about the stuff that you do, which comes your way. What was the one thing when you read this or there was a narration or when you guys met that sort of, was that yes for you, for that check, that this is what I want to jump on?
The script. Absolutely. The biggest yes for me was definitely the script because I hadn't met Nupur till then. I only had one message because we were promoting Bob Biswas at that point, and I got a message from Rongita saying that there is this and I'm sending it to you. Just read it if you like it. So it was a quick read because it's a 35-minute film, you know. But literally, I finished that in 15, 20 minutes, and I was messaging, I'm doing this, like right away. It was just the script at that point. Of course, when Nupur and Rongita and we all sat
Three of us
and
met, we kind of,
fleshed out what Latika, my character, is like, and I mean, it just got better from there on. But just the writing was so good and so warm and lovely, nothing preachy, but real. Like you said, it was simple. But when it's so simply beautiful. It's just the moments are so lovely. So yeah, I mean, all of this, I can carry on.
The script is a good way to start with.
Absolutely, that's a big yes.